son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here.
Oh,
The only
great.
hope for humanity lies below.
I don't know, there's a sweet little teddy bear thing going on. Why come out here? Is why come out here or not so bad?
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I was the backup. Oh, God. This is a difficult one. 'Cause it's like, well, we're coming to a point, aren't we? We all know it's coming where I have to betray him, and I still am not quite sure when, because the quest just says continue working with him.
Too overwhelmed.
I'm quite overwhelmed.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the
My
vault.
husband
I'll
wasn't.
admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so,
Really?
but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself.
Infiltrate.
Extraordinary.
I'm worried. Dude, so you let me out expecting me to die. That is not the behaviour of a son that gives a shit. Or a person that gives a shit. You've been so indoctrinated that I'm like, well, dude.
Are you following?
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision.
But you didn't come and get me.
Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen.
Can we shoot you in
An
the leg
experiment
to see what would
of
happen?
sorts.
An experiment
Will
of
the
sorts.
Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill.
Dude, I'm not your
The
merc.
synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
I'm your fucking mother. Stop being a dick.
What do you mean the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming,
Oh,
and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute.
defects.
Not the first or last time it will happen. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And
Sure
you,
they
well,
will.
You've passed the test, as they say.
Yes!
You have done well.
Yes.
Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really.
Nice.
It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute.
Oh, good.
I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
It's time to go back in.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord, bye! So, have I... Oh, God. Have I done enough for you, Railroad? Or do you still want me to... Right, tick that one. Just continue working with Father. Christ, okay. There's a... Yeah. There's a lot of option. There's a lot of time and options as well to get those weapons in, isn't there? There's several quests worth of Institute shit. To go, yeah, I'll just drop some weapons off. Yeah. To be fair, what's-his-face was watching me. Liam. So it might have all been for naught. Right, let's go do this Directorate meeting. I'm really worried I'm going to fall deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole and then it's going to inevitably end with it going wrong. Hello!
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Okay, but...
Sean?
Where is it?
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
So, I guess you want me to go that way then? Someone's been knocking shit over. Shameful. Oh god, I've done that thing where I've jumped down, and I may not necessarily have jumped down sensibly. Luckily, I can just sort of do this. Hey buddy! Hope you're okay.
Nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
And you. No, so this is the, oh shit, hello.
Project you helped with. It's coming along.
Thanks.
You understand, right?
Yeah, I do. Thanks for all the aluminium. Fuck me, this is... sexiful.
Liam.
That project you helped with. It's coming along. You understand, right?
I do. I do understand, but I would like it if I could shut that door so that you can't see all the stuff I'm putting in here. I don't think they'll use grenades, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. So, where am I going for this Directorate meeting? Because currently I've got 2 markers, one of which is for...
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Oh yeah, terrifying. So, where the fuck am I going for this? This Directorate meeting? Attend Directorate meeting. Right. So you say it's... Oh, God, alright, fine. You say it's up here. I'm pretty sure it bloody isn't. Unless Sean is now sitting in the Directorate meeting. Which he may do, actually. I don't think he is. I think he's just wandering about. Oh no, he's gone up a floor. So maybe he now is in the Directorate meeting. And I was supposed to... Ah, yes. Hello.
We're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Yes.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
Shut your face.
That issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes.
Oh.
Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth.
Yes.
Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
SRB don't know shit.
It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it?
Yes.
Given, well, considering all parties present?
What are you trying to say,
Yes,
bitch?
that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Me? Me? Oh, me.
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure
Oh.
you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean real, tangible power. the kind that keeps the lights
I
on.
do recall someone
With every
saying that they
advance the
needed
Institute
power.
makes, our need for raw power increases.
Yes.
Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Yeah, no, I recall. I think it was the railroad talking about sabotaging their power. So, compromises?
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above ground installations.
Oh,
It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer.
I thought you were saying you were going to
Phase
cull
3
people.
is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our
I
prosperity.
don't know about that.
Whoa. Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. A.
Right, okay.
Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone.
Oh, good. So I'm the new
While
Kellogg,
not
am
overly
I?
fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
yes, but...
Shut up,
This
Justin.
is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time.
Oh, are you dying?
I'm sorry, this is difficult for me.
Are you
Our
dying?
best
Holy shit.
efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone,
Oh, dear.
please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Oh, fuck. Thing is, he's done so much shit in the Institute, and he's so clinical in his approach to everything that I find it very hard to sympathise with this man. Despite the fact he's supposed to be my son, he's made some
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
ethically and questionably, yeah. The whole thing's a bit...
There must be something we can do to help
Let's
you.
see what he
The only
says.
thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later.
Oh, okay.
Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake.
Isn't it always at
The
stake?
Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Hello.
Boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
Fuck you all.
Can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader.
That's not
I
me.
believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
I'm a fucking solo wanderer, dude.
Great to have you here.
Dude, I don't no.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Fuck you. I've already done it. Sort of. Hello.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Thing is, you then have an opportunity to make so many different changes to the Institute. Just be like, don't fucking do this.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision.
But at the same
There's
time,
no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Thanks. I think. Oh god, I'm stuck. So you want me to talk to Dr. Fillmore?
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Mass fusion. Mass frickin' fusion! Also, I still don't have... I'm still waiting for this. I'm just going to continue working. I guess until... Oops. Until such a time as... oh, hey!
Allie,
It changes.
busy day for you, isn't it?
You
well,
could say
it's
that.
about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday.
Well,
We're going to have to
okay.
cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to
Right.
the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
You're a beryllium agitator.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Oh, fuck.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard.
Hey,
in
you're a
while.
scientist.
Okay,
And a
you're
synth.
on your own then. Good luck.
Thanks.
Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on
Oh,
up to the
God,
relay,
okay.
And they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
You're a son of a bitch. Oh, hello. Should I inform the Brotherhood? I think I might do. Because fuck you guys. Fuck you. I don't like... the Brotherhood is so, like, OTT. I don't want to give them mass fusion. I don't want to give them sustainable power. Do I? No. Oh, hey, Brotherhood. I'm coming to tell you about stuff. I hope that we like each other still. Oh, God, what if we don't? They did shoot my dog. Hello? Oh, hello. Hello? Anybody? Oh, I come up here. Hello? Hey. Hail. See, I really kind of want to keep the Brotherhood on my side, just because I wouldn't mind completing that. But I'm not sure I can do both. I think it's a very thin line if you can get away with doing both. Arguably, I'm not going with the Institute, so it might work out in my favour. Hi, Dance!
That's a tough looking dog. I bet he's handy in a fight.
He is, sort of. Holy shit, more bloody power armor. Hi.
Dr. Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass fusion.
A beryllium agitator?
Yes.
I seem to remember reading an old technical document on those once, but I only thought they were theoretical. It must be pretty darn important if they're sending you to find one.
He likes his teddy bear.
You know, if we head over to mass fusion right now, we may be able to get the device before the Institute does. That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
I'm kind of... Fuck, I'm kind of... Oh, no. Is this gonna really fuck me up? I think it might do.
No way. You're staying here.
Hey, I might be walking around with metal rods shoved into my spine, but I can still take care of myself.
Oh, okay, sure.
Fair enough. It would be helpful to have you along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. This could be our best chance at beating the Institute to the punch.
It could be. I worry now that if we do this, it's gonna fuck the Institute plan for the railroad. But I don't want...
Didn't it feel good?
I don't want to give...
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going...
Well, that's alright, actually. I don't really want to give, what's the bobs?
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to
You
a
know.
frequency regulator?
I don't want to give the Institute power. But at the same time, I'm a bit antsy about this. So I guess we'll see what happens. It might It might break everything. I'm hoping it doesn't. Come on then. Yeah. I bet it does.
My experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket.
You're a big mouth. Right. Let's just save it there. Just before we do this whole shenanigan. I'm so indecisive. This is the problem. I'm like, I haven't done anything with the Brotherhood. I haven't even met them. Oh, fuck. They're already here. Hello.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research.
She's just doing her own fucking thing, as far as I can tell. Oh, she's here. Hello, nice of you to bloody join us.
Proctor.
Hope you're geared up. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short trip.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you here.
Right. Let's go then.
We need to get over to mass fusion as soon as we can.
I thought we were going to mass fusion. Oh, unless we're now flying on the bird, which we've just flown on, so just what? Yep, okay, no, we're getting in the plane we've just gotten out of. Good. Good. I'm glad that that was a waste of our time. Are you alright there? Are you having small issues with the stairs? You've not even got any bloody power on, man. You just... Ugh. Well, so are we now flying back to the Predwin? Predwin. I think we might have done. Yes. Are you just following me? Is that what's going on here? Right, hang on. Bloody hell. I've informed the Brotherhood. I think this is the problem. I think it's not, Oh, fucking hell. I'm just gonna go here. I've informed the Brotherhood and it's just not worked, so God knows. Right, I'm gonna go to relay. Sounds like there's trouble in bioscience. Sorry, what? What's going on in bioscience? This is bioscience. Hello? What's happening in bioscience? Excitement.
Be reasonable.
Oh.
I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
What's happened?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Wait them out.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure you they are completely serious.
Hey, they're more fucking about with food. Or we could just kill them.
It's one thing to protest, but this...
Should we just cause dissent within the ranks? Just murder them all.
I can see that you're angry, but please, talk to them before resorting to more violent measures. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
I thought I was going to the mass fusion thing. Damn it, Newton!
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Thanks. Bye. Fine, let's go talk to these people quickly.